Atlanta Cop of the Year. Yeah, killed breaking it into a crib. What in the entire fuck was going on with pimping, man? What's going on, man?
So they said he got the this Investigator of the Year award just a couple of days before this happened, and they said that once you look at the ring camera, this
Mhm.
dude is doing all kind of crazy shit, like flip flopping all on the dude's back porch and talking about how yeah, he was finally home. He's like wearing no shirt, no shoes, and he's like a couple of blocks away from his house. Um, and just kind of like shouldered his way into the dude's house, and yeah,
Dude,
dude felt
he,
threatened and shot him. But
he unalived
he
him,
had a
man.
full mental break, or he was on
Right.
some of the best
Well,
shit that
That's
you
drunk.
can
Yeah, I
buy.
must say maybe
yeah.
fuck that.
Must have been on some shit. The alcohol ain't gonna do you like that. He was rolling. He was rolling on something, and that's unfortunate, man. God dang, bro, because something had to trigger him and make him flip out like that, man. Something went wrong. You don't just go
Yeah.
from investigator of the year to somebody doing the B&E.
Did you see the footage?
Did he?
No,
I
No,
I
have
I
a
didn't
didn't
see
see
the
question.
it.
For
footage,
him to
man.
be so messed
Did
up,
they
did
have
he
it?
drive?
Yeah, they got the footage. So I
Okay, good.
went to find out like an update to see what happened because they didn't have any details that they were handing out. And there's a video of him actually, and it's edited. They didn't want to show everything because
Yeah.
everything is still under investigation. But there's a video of the young man. He was having a fucking breakdown. I
Okay.
think I think it was both things, and they showed him actually running up to the house. He was running through the street. They said he was screaming, "Jesus help me, Jesus help me." Got to the porch
Um,
saying, "Save me," and then he says, "I love you." The neighbor whose house it was, because he lived within walking distance, the neighbor was worried that he was going to hurt his wife. He was in bed. His wife was getting up to go to work, and he initially, when he even approached the property, he tried to bang in the door, and after a little bit, he actually succeeded in breaching the man's door, and that's when he gave it to him because he was worried about his wife, and
Yeah.
of course he's an intruder. So,
Yeah.
um,
Damn.
yeah,
That is definitely unfortunate. And like you said, man, he was going through an episode. So because you
well,
said you saw the footage of him,
yeah.
running down the street and him,
County
banging
Sheriff's
on the door.
Office has surveillance video of the moments leading up to the shooting death of an Atlanta police investigator who broke into a neighbor's home last week.
Authorities said they still don't know whether Aubree Horton was having a mental health crisis or perhaps on drugs. They say they released the video in the interest of transparency and to dispel rumors. We want to warn you, it's hard to watch.
Help me! I thought it was Jesus! Holy
It was 5 o'clock in the morning last Friday in the St. Andrews Country Club neighborhood. Aubree Horton rushed the door of a neighbor. The sheriff says they did not know each other.
yes! Baby! Oh, I'm hungry! Help me! Ah, your hair! Oh.
The sheriff's office says the homeowner was concerned that Horton might harm his wife, who had just left for work. They had installed surveillance cameras after an early morning burglary attempt 3 years ago. You can hear the owner ask Horton if he needs help.
I just happiness, Leah.
Investigators did not release video
Wow.
showing Horton burst in when the owner cracked the door open or the sound of the shot when he fired in self-defense. The investigation continues, but in a news release, the sheriff's office says, after reviewing the available facts, we are confident that no charges will be filed against the homeowner. We're releasing video footage from the incident to provide additional clarity and transparency. In part, they say, in response to social.
Wow.
That's unfortunate, but justified.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they called law enforcement, so everybody knows the homeowner didn't just shoot. They called the law enforcement. When he heard him out there, he was asking him if he needed help. And for me, I'll say this real quick and land my plane. They said they don't know whether it was drug addiction, well, whether it was he was under the influence of narcotics or whether he was having a mental breakdown. And I'm not judging this young man, but I believe that it was both. I believe that he was on something that made him have that breakdown because there's another article in which his mother says that this was totally out of character for him. He had been on the police department for almost 10 years, and he just got an Investigator of the Year award. You don't have mental issues, and I could be wrong. Maybe some people manage this shit well, but you don't have mental issues for that long and then, get awards and you this great detective and then this shit just happens. So that's just my opinion.
Okay. Miss Kiki?
It just seems unfortunate because it's just like you can tell that something's wrong with him. Like,
Yeah.
I want to open my door for one. I just want to open my door and I'll call 911. Somebody is having a mental break because he's saying save me and stuff about God. Like, yeah. But was it justified? Yeah, because that is scary. You never know. If somebody get in your house, you have to do what you got to do. You never know what he was capable of doing. But yeah,
I could really talk through my door. I don't have to open it and see a motherfucker acting nuts. Yeah, I'll wait for the law to show up. And then, while I got that thing on me, in
Right.
case he does breach. But yeah, it's definitely unfortunate. And
He never opened the door.
he just,
he
leaned into
broke
it.
it down?
he
Yeah.
broke in there.
Yeah, he broke
He
in.
never opened the door.
Oh,
Mm.
I thought they said they had it cracked. He
Mm-mm.
had cracked. Oh no. Okay. Well,
Oh man, what you our Second Amendment guy? What's going on with you? What you doing?
I don't think the homeowner should feel bad because the police would have showed up and did the same fucking thing.
Mm,
We see how they treat mental illness.
yeah,
If you don't have it, you'll have it after they shoot you.
that's
We
Sprinkle
saw
a
that
crack
with
on it.
I know you weren't trying to be funny. I'm sorry.
no. I mean,
No.
I mean, with that Sandra,
Yeah,
that
Massey.
last shooting, Sandra Massey, yeah, where
That was
Sandra
at the
first thing they
stove.
did was like,
Yeah.
hey man,
I'll
do
shoot
we
you.
have
First
any?
thing he said, I'll shoot you in the face. He's like,
Yeah, but
"You step away,
afterwards,
I'll shoot you in the face. Yeah.
afterwards, he was like, hey man, do we have any calls of her being mentally, mental? Like, is
Yeah.
there any call history on that? Just to try
Yeah.
and cover his tracks.
Yep.
So yeah, if you're not crazy before they shoot you, they try to make you
will
crazy
be.
afterward.
You will be.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. When they do show up, they'll shoot first and then ask questions later.
Try to
Like,
justify it.
we'll figure this shit out. We're good. The dude over here, he's trespassing. We got a right to lethal force on their end. But I guess as a homeowner, you got a right to defend your castle. So
Yep.
unfortunate, but justified, man.
Crazy.
All right, boss. What's going on?